Offer. And that bird up there did a nice poo at the bird pooing station. Almost exact time. I don't know, I've heard they said when a bird poops for you, it's good luck. Yeah, let's hope so. I know there was some sort of song about two white doves, a Christmas song. I know pigeons aren't white, but they are the same pretty much species of bird as dove. Pretty similar bird. Dove basically white pigeon. And they're pretty pretty, as long as there's not like billions of them. So here I was on the path. I got this one flower that kind of stood out, so I'm going to be collecting special things I find along my path, and then I'm going to, wrap it up nicely, and I'm going to offer it at this place. You're going to see, just like any, personal offering you would give to your mother this day. Then we'll see what I can do. I have these flowers you saw charging for the mother of my hija. We'll see what we can do for my mother, and just try to keep the intention of pulling each individual consciousness deeper into the greater whole, where we can feel more connected and more harmony, more love. So just use days like these where everybody's on the same level, on the same page, thinking about the same type of thing, to try to use it like a magnet to just pull people into look, we have this great mother as well, and she's cared for us for millions, hundreds and hundreds of billions of years. To reach out and be grateful for all mothers that existed, and every burden that has to be go through in the birthing process, and creation as a whole, and how we all share. Yeah, sorry if I seemed a little tired, Here I have this is munyak and with coca leaves, honey, but so I had to come up here. I had to do that trek, because this I can hardly believe. Here I am at the pool. You can see, the beautiful bouquet I collected. I got munya, which is like a native mint, flowering as well as non-flowering. I got this crazy flower, all sorts of crazy, beautifulness to offer to the earth on this Day of the Mother, and bam! Shit! A whole bunch of people making shitty trash. And by that I mean trash that is not going to go away, trash that it doesn't look good, trash that is toxic to break down, toxic trash instead of natural trash, or what the logical solution would be, which would be to work in harmony with the methods that the earth has to decompose. Wow, what a thought. Great scientist minds out there, please consider this. Wait, they have? It's an institutional thing. So you take your personal strength and change your personal habits. I have a plastic bottle with me. I'm not going to deny that. You probably saw that before. I've had this plastic bottle for like 3 weeks now. I'm about to go fill it up at a natural spring. We don't even know how to let go, make trash, something very imperative to living even minutely harmonic life. We need to know how to let go. We need to know how to make good trash. The results of our actions, to leave good marks before we move on. That's like, wow, one of the first things that will allow the energy body to flower into a blossoming bouquet of various colors shining light upon this physical world. So what I did is I brought the trash here. I'm actually going to even reuse some of the other person's trash, and even though it's a pretty big hike, I'm gonna hike down with 2 bottles of the spring water. Obviously I had to do something about it. A lot of tourists come to this place, which actually is only to give power to that place. Where's the place? Okay, I only actually have 4 minutes left. So, turns out the point of this Mother's Day ceremony, which I'm going to do, the point, as far as I can share with you, is the point of respecting the trash, which I believe is a very powerful point, in the point of, you know, the receiving aspect of the mother. Even though the mother is giving birth, you receive so much more from a child in the end. So it's like you putting in your part to then receive so much more. That's like the man gives to the woman's, the mother, so the woman can produce these feeling things that we can interact with and create higher frequency vibrations. My offering there, it's not gonna stay there. Here we go. This is like a, wow, that's the sun. That's the sun. So we know we're at the right angle. The sun is coming through the cracks. What I'm doing here is I am going to urinate. And this is what I'm talking about. If I have a clean body, that's a part of the process of the cycle of life, is that our waste products interact with the waste products of plants, and then we can have good life. But letting you know, knowing where to urinate is actually a very good offering for the Mother Earth. This creates connection. You're where you release your waste products, and then what it's feeding the life that is going to release waste products that are going to feed us. I'm about to go do, much more for the Earth Mother and for all mothers, because we need to empower all mothers to create a more, powerful children, to create a more powerful civilization. Ooh, I am urinating. Wait, maybe you guys shouldn't see that. Okay, did the offering. Sorry you guys gotta miss the actual, it's like a 3-4 step process. You missed the chanting in the offering, but doesn't that look like such a better piece of trash?